Gus, that match has thrown up probably one or two headaches that you could have done without, hasn't it?
Well, it was a couple of difficult, couple of days, sorry, because I had to make a quite difficult decision about playing the whole reserve team or playing the best that we had available. At the moment that we finished the game last week, Smith was not playing. He played every single game, 90 minutes with Scotland. He was the only one he didn't have a rest.
Did he want to play?
Yeah.
He did.
And Liam Birghton as well, so that's why they were on the bench. Then I had the chance to play the whole development group. But there's been so many things in the press these last days about respecting the FA Cup and blah blah blah. People just talking because they got a pen, or they can say something on TV that we didn't want to be on the news in the wrong side. So we didn't take a risk. We went with the strongest team apart from these two players, and we lost another. So to everyone is talking about well, you have to play or you don't have to. They need to put in your situation to be able to talk, because it's free, to talk and say nonsense. You need to be in the situation where I am, with double figures in terms of injuries plus suspensions. So as soon as we lost Kazenga, the ones that were one with a yellow card and the other one 50-50 before the game, up, and give the chance to the kids. They're an unbelievable team to watch. The problem is that they play in this rubbish league that we play in England. One of the best things that I always loved when I was a player in England, it was the reserve games on Monday night. Players that don't play Saturday, they got the chance to play on Monday. Players that coming from injury, they got the chance to play on Monday. And you play against top players. We took it away for some reason, so now the reserve game, they are whatever group or area, so you don't have enough games for your young groups to play. Yep. So they had the chance today.
When you had the two lads literally on the touchline, when Wrexham scored, didn't they? Yeah. Did you think about maybe bringing someone more experienced on?
I stood up to say do it anyway.
Okay. What was the sort of thinking there that you just said?
Well, because I knew that we would control the game even more because of the type of football that the second team play, and we did that. Of course, we are not strong. We are not, different characteristics. But in terms of playing and controlling, they are one of the best teams in England. Even if it is the second team in Brighton, I think they are even better than us in terms of controlling the game. Then, of course, you can win, you can lose. That's football. You need quality, you need strength, you need power, you need plenty of things. But I was very relaxed. Even in the last free kick, they can score. You can lose a game. Anyone can lose a game. But in terms of controlling and playing the way we play, I'm very proud of the second team, the development group, and Luke Williams and Charlie Owen. Because they play that way. And depending on the result tomorrow, maybe we'll play the second team this week. I cannot confirm, but I would like to confirm as soon as possible, so the fans, they know, these people who talks nonsense know, so they can write about us before even we play the game.
What did you make of Wrexham today, Gus?
I think they were solid, they were organised, they are a good team, they are in a good moment. You say momentum in England, so they are confident, and they play their own game. Saying that, if it's not deflected, they will never score.
Do you wish now, Gus, because it sounds very much as if you're saying you was minded to play the development squad, do you wish now that you'd ignored everything?
Yeah, but I'm not that kind of person that go back. I made the decision is made, now it's too easy. To say, if then maybe Lua doesn't get injured, maybe, you go home this afternoon and something happens to him going downstairs or whatever. That's life. But I made a decision, I'm not worried at all. I'm just saying that we respected the cup, so now they cannot say that we didn't. Okay? But to know when you respect or know something, they need to know where you are, what is your situation, how your players are, and not just talk. Because for free. Okay.
What about Kazenga? Is that the? I mean, he's obviously had hamstring trouble before, hasn't he? Is it
Well, it's that type of player. Kazenga, if you're going to get injured, is up-3. I mean, of course, he had a fraction last year because it was a tackle and it was an ankle, broken ankle. But it's typical Kazenga. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the quantity because we were from no injuries, you know.
And it's what, 5 hamstrings now, I think?
5 or 6, yeah, a couple twice. I think it's a pitch. This pitch is too hard.
It's too
hard.
Really?
Rock hard. And the pitch where we train every day is totally the opposite. It's really, really wet. The constant, is, sorry, is we're paying the price because it's happening a lot. I think probably, you know, we made a mistake as well in the quantity of hours that we use the pitch. We're getting used to that, and we need to do something different on that.
So you say you made it. What mistake did you make in terms of the quantity?
Well, we use the pitch too much. We shouldn't, but we knew that last week. So now I know. A bit late, but.
Is this the conclusion you've come to, Gus? Like, as you said a while ago, you've been looking into why you were getting these injuries. Is that the conclusion?
Well, the rest is the same. Exactly the same. They are near older. Yeah. They are, you know, stronger. The opposition. Yeah, maybe. But it's all the same injury. Yeah? Same, exactly the same injury. We are not having different type of injury. We're having only hamstring. And we didn't have one last year. You know, we asked the player, we have feedback, we try, we did different things, and then, you know, if you see when you sprint, when you stop, and we need to start again, the difference between, you know, how your body holds in this pitch and how it holds every day in training. Sometimes it's even the opposite, you know, you should train more in here, every day, so then you know, every day, the body is used to that. I'm going to blame the pitch? No, I'm not. He is, but he's a problem, but I'm not going to blame the pitch. It's a beautiful stadium. I don't want to go back to within. No, I don't. No. But we need to learn to do things differently, and I hope that we will.
Because we haven't conceded many goals this season, Wrexham, and we haven't gone behind very often. Were you surprised that Wrexham didn't lie down when you went 1-0 ahead?
I think Wrexham was very good. I had no doubt. Yeah. I watched it a few games. Every game I watched, they won, which is it shows you that they are in control of that division. Confidence, even if they were missing a few. Manager put himself on the pitch. I feel a little bit. Should give me a call. Maybe I can play as well. So I'm not surprised. I think it's a proper cup game, and I had to, you know, congratulate Wrexham because I think they were very great.
Gus, did you say the dependent on the draw tomorrow would depend on the side that you play in the replay?
Well, it's normal, no? If you get Manchester United away from home, I'm sure the chairman will love to play that one. So maybe it will force me a little bit to play the best thing I can. And then we see from there. That doesn't mean that then we are not going to respect the other team that will get the draw, because that's what they're going to say. If we get a League 2 team, because I play the second team, I'm not respecting them. No, I'm looking after what is better for us. A draw against a top team away from home, you know how much money it means, which is better for the manager. To get some money, you get better players. And if no, we see.
Gus, you said in the week previously that you were perhaps looking to strengthen up front and a midfielder. Obviously not naming names, but
no, but we will. We need to. We need. It's something that we cannot afford not to. We need. You know, I always say to, especially to Andy, the people from here, we are very close, but until we don't do it, I don't want to say a word because it's always something happen. It's always. There is a rule, there is a whatever. And we're trying to get players that they play already in this country and that they know the division. And if it's better, even better player from the Premiership. Everybody wants more or less the same. So you need to really work hard and convince players. So we see.
Just finally, Gus, I understand you might not necessarily want to comment about the specifics of the interest in Nooney, but I'm guessing you're not necessarily surprised. You've said before that you wouldn't be surprised if...
No, I'm not. I mean, people said to me in December, are you expecting any offer for Nooney, for Dunkley? So I'm ready for anything, because in football today you don't know. But when you get an offer, there is good things. Means that, you know, you got good players and you're doing well, or, you know, the players are doing well. But it's how you can control it, depending on the offer, on the club that you want the player. A situation that every January, I mean, we had last year Bennett, Elliot Bennett was a nightmare. 20 days, it was unbearable. Let's see, maybe this one is easier.
Is that part of the key, the fact that it's another champion? It was with Benno at that stage last season, was
no,
it
it's not
another
together.
championship?
I think it's the offer, it's everything. It's not only, you know, it's totally different.
Could we rule out the vision target then?
Well, no. Now no. Now it's going nowhere.